Taking care of animals gives me a sense of purpose every day. Be it I'm sick or I'm tired, someone depends on me. My name is Gwen Handler. I live on a farm, I raise sheep, and I'm a fiber artist. Mostly what you see in this room is made from my flock of sheep. This is a blanket which I wove several years ago. It's really special to sleep under something like this that you made from your own animals. Sheep have been part of man's life for centuries and centuries. Very important to civilization. There's evidence of sheep in caves. There's evidence of sheep in burials. I love to think that I'm following in the footsteps of some of the people that came before me. I think sharing and teaching is a good way to show people that this is a valuable way to live.
I really was nicely surprised by the amount of hard farm labor that I would be doing. I was here at the farm for a week and a half by myself. I was bottle feeding these lambs 3 or 4 times a day. That sense of responsibility just ties you even more to the animals and to the cycles of life. I always knew that I would love weaving even before I started because I had a sense of what it would feel like. Weaving involves the whole body. It's so rhythmic. It does take you to a very deep place. The tools of woolwork are absolutely fascinating. A carder is one of the first things that you would use when you have the fleece off of the sheep. We use the carding machine to get all the wool fibers going in the same direction. And we use the spinning wheel to then take that fiber and form it into yarn by stretching it out as the spinning wheel spins. And then we take that yarn and we put it onto this really cool thing called the umbrella swift. And what that does is it lets us put that yarn into a form like a ball. Now we have this beautiful ball of wool yarn that started as the fleece off the sheep, and we take it to the loom, and the loom then forms that wool into fabric that we can then use to make very functional and beautiful items.
There's been a renaissance of people wanting to make things of wool. People wanting to raise sheep. Makes me smile. I love to help people get started. It's wonderful to share it with other people and see where it goes. For me, it's important to have connection with the land that I live on and the animals I have. It makes me feel good. It makes me have a sense of satisfaction in what I do. It broadens who I am. I've certainly have met wonderful kinds of people, and we have something in common, something we can share.
An outcome that we wanted from this was for her to pass on enough to me so that we could both pass on the knowledge and the tradition. I think that somewhere in our brains we're hardwired to things that our ancestors have done. Woolwork ties us to human history from the very beginning. If we can step back and spend some time in that space, I think it's an intrinsic reward that we get. Certainly it is for me.